Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Triple E 2020 Virtual Trade Show. My name is Justine Folletta. I am with the Powderhorn Agency in Brookfield, Connecticut, and many of you may be familiar with our ProGuard oil tank protection program. I want to thank you for joining us today. Today, we're going to be talking about how you can mitigate risk in a changing environment. And as we all know, today's environment certainly is changing more than ever on a daily, sometimes hourly basis. How can we use this opportunity to transfer risk for both yourself as well as your customers while increasing your sales? So the question becomes, what do our customers need during these uncertain times? Right now, people are spending an unprecedented amount of time at home with children being out of school, perhaps not going back to school in the fall, we'll have to see, as well as many people working from home. And what this has caused, and what the feedback that we've gotten from our customers, is that their home systems are now being used on a much more heavy basis than they normally would be. And what this is causing in many instances is equipment breaking down because it simply isn't used, whether it be your septic system, your air conditioning, your internet. Things are being used on a much stronger basis than they usually would be. In addition to this, we know that many homeowners are facing very uncertain financial situations. Unfortunately, many people have been let go or don't know if or when they'll be going back to work. And this creates a lot of uncertainty. So what we've discovered is that and it's been proven that during poor economic times, homeowners actually look to warranties as a solution to transfer their risk so that they don't have to deal with additional uncertainty. In addition to this, we know that we have biofuels coming in to the marketplace. And with that, as we've discovered and see how it interacts with various equipment, it can provide peace of mind for that as well. So what opportunities does this present for you as an oil provider? Well, number one, customer service is more important now than ever. Now is a time where customers are looking for safety, security, kindness. So it's really the time for us all to shine with our customer service and provide our customers with the extra level of care and patience that they deserve and are looking for. Also, people want reliability right now. There's so much uncertainty, and customers need to know who they can rely on. The heating oil industry has always done a fantastic job on being reliable, whether it be going out on the weekends or a holiday to help get the heat back on for a homeowner, or the fact that many homeowners have used you for generation after generation. You may even have a key to their home. You really don't find that in other industries, and it certainly makes the heating oil industry very unique, special, and now is a great time to prove that reliability. Of course, safety is something everyone is looking for right now. So this is a great opportunity for you to provide your customers with solutions to give them that extra sense of safety and security that they're looking for. And in addition to this, there's still many opportunities to increase your sales and your revenue stream, and part of that can be by providing additional services. So how can you give your customers the solution that they need? Well, first let's talk about oil tanks. Oil tanks, we know, unfortunately, over time can leak, and leaks can be expensive and messy. So why should you provide your customers with a protection plan for the oil tank? Well, most importantly, most homeowners insurance does not include coverage for spills from an oil tank. And what this means is if there is a spill, the homeowners are now faced with what can sometimes be a very costly, unexpected expense. In addition to that, our tank population, the age continues to increase each year. We know many oil providers have done a great job with getting out and replacing particularly above ground tanks. But in New England in particularly, we did a fantastic job getting rid of underground tanks and replacing them with above ground tanks years ago. But what we see now is an increasing age of the population of above ground tanks. We sometimes out in the field, we come across above ground tanks that are 40, 50, or even more years old. So of course, with the increased age and corrosion, that does lead to more of a possibility of a spill. So if you can provide your homeowners with the repair and replacement for those older tanks, it decreases their financial burden and gives them a solution that they truly need. For our ProGuard program, we've tried to make it very simple to enroll, and with that, we do not require any sort of testing on above ground tanks, and that way it doesn't take up time from you and your technicians. ProGuard has been developed over the last 20 years, and from day number one, customer retention and risk transfer for the oil dealer was always a main goal of our program. So here are some of the benefits that we've built into ProGuard. First, we have created it to be transferable to a new homeowner. And this is particularly nice for you as an oil provider, because when a home is sold, the new homeowners can continue that ProGuard coverage as long as they continue with you as their oil provider. So it's a nice retention tool that way during a home sale. In addition, we do require automatic oil delivery. We do this as a way of making sure that the tank is being monitored. We don't want our customers shopping around from provider to provider. And therefore, we do require automatic delivery, which again is a great retention tool for you as the oil provider. It is a revenue source for our oil dealers. Our pricing does include fees for the oil provider, and those go to you on a quarterly basis as a referral fee for your customers participating. It also, of course, allows you to differentiate your services. When customers, a lot of people shop online, as we know right now, and when they go to a website, they want to see what options, what solutions you have for them. So this is a nice additional solution for you to provide. We've made the program to have very minimal work for our oil dealers. We can do all of the billing, all of the back end paperwork. That's your choice. But we've really tried to make it so it is not time consuming or burdensome for you to offer to your customers in any way. And in addition, we have a very experienced claims staff and underwriting staff also. All of our employees have been with us for at least 10 years. Our claims staff, I believe each of them have been with us for actually over 15 years. So there's really no claim situation that they haven't seen and experienced, and it allows them to really comfort our mutual customers in the event of a claim, and also make sure that things are handled expeditiously. So just a little bit on the protection that our ProGuard program provides. For above ground tanks, we provide coverage up to $50,000 towards cleanup, and underground tanks, we provide a higher limit of $100,000 towards cleanup. And that limit is for both first and third property, meaning that if an oil tank has a leak, it covers both cleanup on the homeowner's property, as well as if it goes into groundwater or onto a neighboring property. And in addition, we give our customers up to $1,500 towards a replacement tank in the event of a leak. For above ground tanks, we do offer proactive tank replacement. And what that means is if you go out to service a tank and you see that it looks to be in danger of leaking, it hasn't leaked yet, but perhaps there's staining on the bottom or severe corrosion, and you don't feel that it's safe for delivery, in that event, rather, of course, than waiting for it to leak, we will proactively provide that $1,500 tank replacement limit. In addition, our program has been designed to be an oil-to-oil program. And what that means is that we do not allow gas conversion. If a homeowner has a claim with us or is removing an underground tank, another oil tank, usually, of course, above ground, must be installed. We do have deductibles on the program that are affordable for our homeowners. And in addition, offering ProGuard is a great way to protect you as an oil provider. If a customer has a leak, they otherwise wouldn't have coverage and perhaps wouldn't have the financial means for the cleanup. So by having this, it really protects you as the oil provider. And in addition, it creates what we like to call stickiness with customers. It's always good as an oil provider to have programs that really help to keep your customers loyal to you. With our program, we've designed it so it is not transferable between oil providers. And what that means is if Mrs. Jones is using oil company A and switches to oil company B, they can't take the ProGuard coverage with them. It is specific to the oil provider. And that, again, it's been designed that way as a customer retention tool. And it is the broadest protection plan available in the heating oil industry. So it's really a great feature to be able to share with your customers. And with that, I'm just going to show you a short video, and it's just pictures of some of the claims that we've seen. We say it often at our office, there's truly no oil tank claim that we have not seen. Just getting that queued up, and here you go. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. Of course, some of these examples are extreme, but as I said, there is truly nothing, I think, after 20 years of this that we haven't seen. And with that comes our claim management and controls. Again, as I said, we're very experienced, and with that, we've been able to put a great management team in place with controls needed to make sure that cleanups are handled quickly and affordably. All of our claims are paid and approved in-house from our office in Brookfield, Connecticut. So, excuse me, so you don't have to worry about your homeowners being sent to a third party. Our program is backed by an AM Best A-rated insurance carrier, and we're happy to announce that we are just starting our 6th year with our current company, and they have been phenomenal to work with. Each oil provider in our program is assigned to both a specific underwriter in our office as well as a claims adjuster. And we do that so that you and your staff and customers are always speaking with the same person and you can develop that relationship. We also have an outside adjusting company, EnviroPro Consulting, and anytime there is a remediation or a tank is being removed, we do have an adjuster on site. They are available 24/7, 365 days a week. There's been plenty of middle of the night calls or holiday weekend calls, and we do have an adjuster there as needed. In addition, if there is a remediation that's needed from an oil spill or an underground tank is going to be removed, that work is done by a list of approved contractors that the homeowner can choose from. And we do that for 2 purposes. First is we want to make sure we are referring our mutual customers to a reputable and reliable professional company. And we do regular reviews of their work. And then in addition, by having them under contract, we're able to better control claim costs, which help to keep the program costs down. If you do above ground tank replacement work, the homeowner is always referred to their oil provider for that replacement tank. If you refer them to an outside company, then we can do that for you as well. And as far as what happens when a homeowner has a claim, we have a simple online reporting process that they go in, they select the reason for their claim, fill out a brief information form for our inside adjuster to review and then contact them. And they can even upload a photo of the tank if they're able to. We also have begun offering a new 3-year warranty program, and this is designed for you to offer on your newly installed above ground tanks. It's an added benefit that you can offer to your customers to let them know when you install a new tank that your tank installations come with a 3-year warranty. The cost is only $50 for the 3-year term, and if you wanted to offer this to your customers, you would simply once a month send us a spreadsheet of the tanks that you've included the warranty on, along with their installation paperwork. So in addition to tank protection, what are some other risk transfer solutions that you can provide for your customers? Well, we've heard it for many, many years in the industry: diversification, diversification, diversification. As we've, the heating oil industry has gotten beat up over the years from gas conversion and other things. It's really important to be able to broaden the products that you offer. We certainly don't suggest that you go out and get a septic truck and start pumping septics, but many of your customers, if they have an oil tank, may also have a septic system. So why not offer them coverage for that? Particularly right now, we're seeing many customers moving out of cities as a result of the virus and going into more suburban environments. And oftentimes that change comes from having a sewer system, which they may have always grown up with, and to having a personal septic system. And we're getting many calls from homeowners that have never had a septic system, are worried about it, and are looking for coverage. So why not be able to offer that to your customers? Our program offers up to $25,000 towards replacement of the entire system. The deductible is only $500 a year, and we accept tanks that are up to 30 years old to apply. The systems do need to be inspected and pumped out as part of the application process. And then once enrolled, we require regular maintenance by way of having the tank pumped every 3 years. And we simply just send them a reminder on the years that they're due to have the septic cleaned. The cost is dependent on the age. It ranges from $465 to $535 per year. And like our other programs, we do all underwriting and claims handling from our office in Brookfield, Connecticut. So again, your customers aren't being referred out to a third party that you're not familiar with. We also have our ProGuard Plus program, which is a menu of home warranties. There's 3 different tiers ranging from covering only the appliances to covering plumbing, electrical, and heating to covering the entire house. And these have been designed so that they can wrap around your existing service contracts and fill in coverages that your existing service contracts don't currently offer. And the homeowners do, on this plan, do have an option to pay either monthly or annual. And it's a very simple online enrollment process. They basically just provide their contact information, select their plan, and they can make their payment and be on their way to protection. The other nice thing is, if you are to provide this to your customers, you would be added to the network of providers to do service work. So if your customer is covered and you're able to do the work, it of course will be referred to you. But in addition, if other homeowners who are not your customers have this coverage in your area, whether it be from a realtor or perhaps they signed up themselves online through a third party, if they have a equipment breakdown and it's something that you service, you're now in that network of providers to go out and do that service work and potentially gain a new customer. As far as marketing is concerned, all of our marketing materials are always provided free of charge, and we can customize them with your logo, your branding. We can set you up with email marketing materials to be able to show your homeowners the additional services that you provide. If you work with outside vendors, so for instance, if you don't do a certain element of work, but you refer your customers to another vendor, we can work with you to help send leads to them. And all of our marketing material is set up to be educational for your customers, and we can help you to inform your customers of the different services that you offer. So in conclusion, during this very unique and hectic time, we know our customers are looking for safety, they're looking for security and reliability, and we know that the heating oil industry is certainly in a great place to provide that for them. Our programs that we reviewed today are all designed to help increase your customer retention. It's nice, again, to be able to give your customers the power of having different choices and solutions for their homes. All programs are set up to have an additional revenue stream to you. And again, helping your customers transfer that risk during this uncertain time. Our programs are endorsed by these associations, NEFI, the New York State Energy Coalition, and the Empire State Energy Association, many of you are probably familiar with. And then our septic program is endorsed by the National On-Site Wastewater Recycling Association. And then the Connecticut Manufactured Housing Association also endorses our ProGuard protection for manufactured housing communities. And as I said, we are very happy to announce that we are celebrating 20 years of the ProGuard program being in existence. And we really think the coverage is broader and better than ever, and we look forward to continuing that for many years to come. Attached is our contact information. My name again is Justine Folletta. I'm the Operations and Marketing Manager at the Powderhorn Agency. Feel free also to reach out to Gary Masigman. He is the president of our company. You can call us or email us, and please, we ask that you take some time and stop by our booth, our virtual booth for this Triple E show, and we look forward to speaking with you and answering any questions that you might have. I hope everybody has a great rest of your summer, and thank you again.